Hey guys, it's Cool Gamer here, bringing you another Scarlet and Violet video. So in today's video, I want to build a new Pokemon for Terra raids. I want to try making our own guts, Ursaring, since it works so well in that Blissey video. And I think Ursaring's kind of a cool Pokemon because I think it gets access to Screech too, and then we can be good support Pokemon on the online raids. But I just really like the sound of Facade with the Guts boost and a Belly Drum. I just think that sounds really, really good. I would love to do Ursaluna, but I don't think there's any way to get an evolutionary item for Ursaluna in Scarlet and Violet right now. So we're just going to go with the Ursaring since it's a lot more accessible. And I think 130 base damage on the Ursaring's good enough here. Now, if we fly all the way over to... what is the town called? Medallia. And I think there's a static Ursaring encounter over here, so we're going to go check that out first. And hopefully it'll have the Guts ability. If we do throw an ability capsule at it, we can do that. And I want to just kind of test this out in this video and see how this works. I'm going to show the whole process of training it here too, just to kind of highlight how to do that. I think most of you guys know how to EV train and IV train, but for those of you who may not be as aware of how to do that, or just kind of want a tutorial on that, we're going to do that as well. So we're going to head over here really quick. I think it's just up this hill. There he is. And I didn't get a good Pokemon in my party to catch it, but I'm hoping just a quick ball will do the trick here. If not, we might be in a little bit of trouble. Perfect. And we'll go ahead and just add it to our party right now. Yeah, we don't really need the Iron Valley in the party right now. So let's go ahead and just check them out first and see how their Ursaring's looking here. So we have the Guts ability, so we don't have to change that. That's nice. Let's see what moves it can remember right now. All right. So that's not what we need. I'm gonna look up Ursaring's moveset, and I'll be right back. Okay, so unfortunately it doesn't learn Screech like I was hoping it would. It does learn Fake Tears, which is kind of nice if you're supporting like special attackers, but I'm not super worried about teching that in right now because Blissey's so especially defensive. Belly Drum is an egg move, so we're gonna actually just go and set up a picnic with Bubbles here that already has Belly Drum. I just need to give it the mirror really fast, so we're gonna go ahead and go in our inventory and go down to the mirror. I think it's a little bit further down here. Mirror. There it is. I bought a whole bunch of them because I was sick of just not having more than one when I was passing on egg moves to my Pokemon. So all you need to do is just delete a move in its inventory and then give it the mirror, and then it can pick up a egg move if you set up a picnic with another Pokemon that actually has that egg move. So we don't have to worry about the genders or anything either. They don't have to be in compatible egg groups anymore. Just two Pokemon with this that have one that has an egg move, and then the other one needs to have room for it. So we'll get rid of Scary Face here. Actually, let's Play Nice too. Just lowers the attack. We'll get rid of Play Nice. And then hopefully we'll just be able to set up a picnic right here. We might not, just because it's on a hill. Okay, it does let us set up a picnic. And all we need to do is just wait for a Pokemon to come out, and we can exit right away. And hopefully Ursaring will have learned Belly Drum if we did this correctly here. Perfect. So there's Belly Drum. We need a few more things. We're going to have to go get a Flame Orb if we don't already have one. And then we can start training this guy up. So, let's see. Let's get this thing to level 100 and start EV training it here. So I'm just going to go into my medicine. Throw some experienced large candies at it. Nice. Use a few more. No, we don't need to learn Rest. Do not need to learn Snore. Do not need to learn a high horsepower. Don't need Thrash. Don't need Hammer Arm. Let's give it a few more extra large candies here. Let's give it one more. Perfect. And then we're going to use 10 rare candies. Top it off. Excellent. I think we're just going to go max hit points, max attack here. No real reason not to. Sure. And a Carbos. We're being kind of wasteful right with it right now. So that's maxed out. Let's go and give it an Adamant Mint as well. Adamant Mint. Perfect. And we are going to go take a quick trip over to the Bottle Cap person to hyper train this guy. Over here. I love how fast it is to train competitive Pokemon. And it's honestly just so pathetic to me that so many of the VGC Worlds players in the United States got caught for cheating. At Worlds this year, which is no surprise, but it's just they make it so easy. There's no excuse to be genning in your Pokemon anymore using hacked Pokemon on your teams, especially like at a big competition like that. Like I just don't know what they were thinking trying to do that in Yokohama, Japan. I haven't done a video talking about that yet, but we'll definitely talk about that eventually because that's a pretty big topic. So we're gonna hyper train our Ursaring here. We'll just use a golden bottle cap since we have one. Just make it a little bit quicker. Alrighty, and he's hyper trained. And then I'm gonna go ahead and see if we already have Facade. Well, we might just be able to go talk to this guy here and have what we need for Facade. I'm really hoping this works as well as I imagine it's going to. It seemed to work for my allies in the one raid event, but what am I doing? Normal, going down to Facade, and we can just make one right here, so we'll just go ahead and do that. We did have a copy in our inventory, but it would be nice to just have that when we're ready to use it for competitive Pokemon. And the move we will be replacing is Slash. Not worried about any other moves. Maybe we'll give it an Earthquake too. Let's give it an Earthquake just in case we get put up against like a Steel or a Rock type Pokemon that's going to resist our hits. And then we have someone to hit Ghost types as well. Earthquake. We did not have one of those. And see, that's where like having Ursaluna I think would be way better, is having that stab Earthquake as a backup option if you can't hit it with Facade would be really solid. But again, since you have to transfer an Ursaluna in from Legends Arceus, that doesn't make sense to make a guide on how to use a Pokemon that's so restrictive for a lot of people. Play Rough's another good coverage move. We'll just go with that. Not worried about being perfect with this. I think I will use... Well, we don't need to use PP ups on it right now because it's so strong. Yeah, I think it's ready to go. Flame Orb. We need to get the Flame Orb here. We have one in our inventory. Flame Orb, Flame Orb, Flame Orb. We do. Perfect. And let's see if we can hop on a raid here. I'm gonna solo one just to see how it does by ourselves first, so I'll be with you guys once I find. Perfect, and we found this fire type one here, so we're just gonna challenge this one alone and see how we do. And I don't want to do any other damage modifiers. I just want to do one belly drum and then hit Facade and see if it's enough to take it out, just to kind of get a good frame of reference of how much damage you actually need to take out these Blissies. Obviously, if you see my other two videos, we've had a lot of really good success doing this online, and I turned that volume down because the raid music is super loud. I don't know why it's not mixed well like all the other sounds in the game, but that raid music is just so loud. All right. Belly drum. Why did it look like we got an attack up cheer too? Sizing toss is going to do a little bit of damage to us here. And we're going to hit it with Facade. Boom. Yeah, that's pretty great. So not quite a knockout. Definitely having some other partner Pokemon or getting up a power-up cheer first is going to help. But like, if you're doing this yourself, you power up cheer, then you belly drum, and then you hit Facade and you win. It's as simple as that. And I'm assuming if you have Ursaluna, access to Ursaluna, that probably would be enough just to take it out from right at that range. But easy raid. That's how it's done. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this helped. If you're struggling with these raids, or just were looking for a good Pokemon to use to take out these raids, I'm sure this will do fine too, like on other raid events in the future. But and we don't really need fire type Blissey here, so yeah, I think that's gonna do it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. This is Gamer out.